Hey, y'all, want to get on and encourage y'all real quick. Ooh, I like y'all don't see that. Well, one of the things I want to talk about with y'all today is gonna hit home for a lot of people. And let me get my chapstick gonna come out and dry. I could start this video over, but I need y'all to know I'm a regular person, okay? But one of the things I want to talk with y'all about today is understanding that coming out of a tough situation, coming out of a tough situation is not always easy. And I was sitting here today and I was thinking to myself, like, and I think about this all the time. I went through situations that would have took some people out, and I know a lot of y'all can understand that. And you probably be like, if I ask you, who are you? You probably don't even understand how strong you are. And you probably be like, well, I don't know who I am. But you're a person that has went through something that probably would have took some other people out. But you don't give yourself enough credit. Because a lot of times in the dark places, we don't really understand how powerful we are, because we could literally give up. People be like, well, I ain't even do nothing. You did. You kept going. I have been through some of the toughest times of my life, and the only thing I could do was keep going. I could have ended it all then. I could have walked away from my family. I could have lost my mind. I could have gave up. Some of y'all don't even, not even looking at it that way. You didn't give up. You could have gave up. There are people that give up all the time. They don't want to do it no more. They literally give up. They walk away from their family. They get on certain drugs and stuff, or they just step out of reality. They just give up. You didn't give up. You got to start giving yourself credit. You really do. Some of y'all have been molested. Some of y'all have been raped. Some of y'all have been left for dead. Some of y'all have went through a divorce, a bad breakup. Some of y'all have had issues. Some of y'all have had sicknesses. Didn't nobody think you was gonna make it. Some of y'all got beat. Some of y'all done been through so many tough things, and you don't give yourself enough credit that you are still here trying to become a better person. You are trying. And sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes that's enough. The fact that you get up every day and try, that you get up every day and go to work, or try to look for work, or try to put some clothes on, or try to do something to make yourself better, even if you might think it's just this little. But just that 1% is making you a better person. You got to give yourself credit. And you got to be able to walk away from the things I said on my last video that are no longer benefiting you. You got to know who you are. Some of y'all get in relationships and you really don't know who you are. You really forget who you are. You are strong. You are not a victim. Some of y'all have so much knowledge. Some of y'all have so much wisdom. Some of y'all are just great people. And you forgotten who you are. You in a dark place right now. You can't see the light. I'm here to tell you who you are. And you cannot continue to stay in that place. I'm telling y'all, I was in a dark place for a long time, steady trying to pick myself up. It felt like every time I would get up, I would fall again. I'm like, what is this? And sometimes you feel like you don't even, until somebody tell you who you are, you don't even know it. You made it. You're making it. Yeah, you might have some scars, some open wounds, but you are going forward. Some of y'all ain't got no choice. You're going to get up and move. You just in a dark place right now. You don't see it. You're not understanding, but I'm here to tell you, you're going to be okay. I'm telling y'all. Most of y'all follow me because you done went through a divorce. You're going to be okay. I'm telling you, you're going to make it. I had to get my coach voice on. You're going to make it. Nobody was supposed to come into your life and control you that much anyway, to the point where you don't feel like you can make it anymore because you're not with that person. That's idolatry. That means you love that person more than you love yourself. And I've been there. And it's times I have to remind myself, girl, do you know who you are? I write it down. So if I forget, I can go back and look at it. When times get tough, I go back and look at who I am, just in case I forget. Because sometimes I forget. Sometimes I be like, I don't even know what to do. Who am I? And I go back and I read my list. This who you are. You made it through a situation that was designed to take you out. This who you are. You are loved. This who you are. You are an author. This who you are. You are a motivational speaker. You are a coach. You love people. You pour into people. This who you are. You got to remind yourself. You a mother. You I don't know. You know who you are. I don't know who you are. You're an overcomer. You're resilient. Start finding the good things about yourself. You got to pour into yourself. It was a point in my life where I was always waiting on somebody to tell me I'm this and I'm telling me I'm that. Baby, I know. Because people get mad at you, they don't want to tell you. You got to know who you are. For real. And you got to understand that you are not that situation. You are not that bad situation that happened to you. And you got to stop feeling like everything is your fault. You cannot make nobody do something that they didn't want to do. If you got cheated on, that man wanted to cheat. He could have did anything else. You didn't make nobody go upside your head. They made a decision to swing on you. People make their own decisions, and when it's not in your control, you got to let it go and stop carrying that baggage. When somebody make a decision to do something to you, they make the decision to do it. Because they can make a decision to do something else. I'm telling you. Whatever situation that you went through, you did the best that you could. If it didn't work out, okay, prepare yourself so when the next situation comes, you're ready and you can make better choices. It ain't over because a relationship ain't work out. So what now? What are you going to do now? Are you because you can't give up. So what are you going to do? We make a decision every day when we gonna make up our bed, drive here, eat this. We make a decision. Now it's time for you to make a decision to live. We is in the middle of the year, y'all. Already. You can't sit there in that bed and be stressed out and worried and crying over that man and crying over that woman and depressed and all that. Make a decision to live. You get one of these. Live on purpose. Live. If you ain't got the people in your life encouraging you, supporting you, motivating you to be a better person, pouring into you, get rid of them. You can't afford it. You can't afford to have nobody acting crazy with you. You can't afford to have somebody that don't respect you and treat you right. You can't afford it. Friends, I'm talking about family and all that. You got to be okay with be like, okay, it is what it is. Some of y'all are afraid to walk away from friends and family. Not me. Mine made me mad not too long ago. I already cut everybody off. Don't come over here playing. Y'all know I don't play. You ain't finna disrespect me. I have boundaries. Now get it right or get left. So I want to encourage y'all. I love y'all. You're going to come out that dark place. Just keep going and give yourself credit for where you are this far. Love y'all.